Let's roll.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Here we go. Deadman Stone Podcast. Your host, Mr. Deadman. Actually, host, Mr. Deadman, Becky, and SK. How's it going?
Yay.
Hey.
Man,
good to be here.
It's
good to be anywhere.
Yeah, right? It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
I know. I have to admit, I did kind of miss y'all.
Yeah? All right.
Well, it just wasn't the same without you, Becky.
Well, isn't that nice? You guys miss each other.
I didn't say how it was different. It just wasn't the same.
You wait.
Well, how was y'all's Christmas? I mean, how was the break?
I was in a food coma.
A food coma, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Me, not so much. It was just the gifts and watching the kids be all happy with all the stuff they have. That was the best part. Part. But while you guys were off, I was pretty much streaming every night. Pretty much turning this channel into a reaction channel. So, welcome everyone to the Deadman Stone Podcast, the supplementary podcast for what is now just the Mr. Deadman Reaction channel. Okay. Pretty much. Let's see, what do we have tonight?
And wait a minute.
We have a guest tonight.
And wait a minute.
Yeah?
You were watching what kind of videos?
Oh, I was watching all sorts of videos. Shit, I don't even remember. What videos
He
was
was watching little
porn.
Japanese girls sing.
Oh yeah, Baby Metal. Baby Metal's awesome.
Oh my God,
Dude, I'll watch that again. Baby Metal, BTS, some other J metal bands, J rock bands. The people love it. Oh, I post a video about writing. Crickets. Post a video about Band Made or some other J rock band. People love it. It's like, okay, well, I got to give a little bit of this, a little bit of that, because
that's really interesting because writers have no life.
I know, right?
So why the hell wouldn't they turn in?
I don't know. But tonight, you got to listen tonight because Drama Alert, Death
Dun
Threat.
dun dun.
Tonight, here's what's coming up. We have Death Threat Drama Alert, okay? Some human asshole put a bounty on a couple of authors thinking it's some sort of joke. We're going to expose that. We have Jared here to talk about that. Jared, how are you doing?
Pretty good. How's everybody doing?
Doing all right. We're also going to talk about
Good.
We're also going to talk about Birdbox. Netflix is laid us with psychological thriller. I don't know about psychological, but yeah, we'll get into that. Yeah, and then horrible covers and crazy stupid news. Okay.
Oh, good Lord.
Let's start with that first. What do we got? What we got here, Becky?
Well, the first one, considering it the holiday.
Yeah.
Here's the headline. Police. Florida woman wheeled Christmas tree amid domestic dispute.
Oh, man.
Victim, yeah.
How big of a tree?
Well, the Florida woman is accused of pointing a gun at someone and then chasing another person around with a Christmas tree during a pre-holiday domestic disturbance.
Back up. Time out. Did I hear that right?
Oh.
Yes, sir.
A gun and a Christmas tree?
Mm-hmm.
So she had a gun in one hand and a Christmas tree in the other.
And all three were loaded.
Oh, my. A witness told investigators the argument escalated when the 28-year-old grabbed a gun from a vehicle, raised the weapon toward one of the victims, and then fired off a shot inside the home.
Okay.
Once the gun was secured, she picked up a Christmas tree and started chasing a second victim around the home, swatting him with the tree.
Second victim? And this is like a domestic disturbance. What's going on? Who are these
Somebody
victims?
didn't get what they wanted for Christmas.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. She just lay
Florida
off.
women are kind of nuts. And
I
Florida
know,
men,
right?
too.
Yeah, see, I feel like we missed the mark here because this would have been a great start for a new segment. Florida man or Florida woman? You'll never
Right.
know.
God.
And look at that picture on the
Wow.
screen. I mean, that I just have to. I would
Well,
ask if it's a meth,
she was-
but it doesn't even look like it.
She was booked on charges of aggravated domestic assault, domestic battery, child abuse, and resisting an officer. She remains in custody in lieu of $110,000 bail.
It looks like she turned the tree on herself, though.
Yeah, I mean, she
I'm
looks
just
messed up
wondering
in the
if she fell
face.
into it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't
That's
look like she used a
amazing.
tree very well. Not at all.
Probably not trained in the use of trees.
No, probably not. No, I wouldn't think so. Oh man. What else
All
we
right,
got?
you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Boy 7 calls 911 after getting pants for Christmas. A 7-year-old boy in Ontario, Canada called 911 after receiving snow pants on December 25th, police said.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, he got pants for Christmas and he called 911.
What would you
Although
do?
some may find the call humorous, police say this serves as a reminder that calling 911 is critical and serious.
Yeah. And did the police pick up the boy? Because they should have.
I mean, he was 7.
Well, I mean,
He was 7. What are
Just-
you wanting to
just
do?
scare him. Just put him back in the squad car for a little bit. You know, be like,
Oh, for God's sake.
you don't have to put cuffs on him. You don't have to go that far. Just put him back in the squad car. Just pick him up by his collar, take him over, just put him back. And like, this is what happens. Or the other thing is, what do? You take away all his pants, make him go to school in a skirt. Be like, okay, you don't like pants.
Oh
so-
my Lord, that would really be child abuse now.
Yeah, right. I mean, so
They
what do you
said
do
the
here?
officers took the necessary steps to ensure the call was not an emergency, and then used the incident as an awareness and educational moment.
And he's like, it is too an emergency.
Yeah,
Where's my Xbox?
I didn't want no damn pants.
Oh man, this
Oh, well.
is a spoiled kid. Just a
That's-
spoiled kid all the way, man. I don't know. Like, what would you do in that situation? I mean, what could you do?
Be embarrassed?
Yeah.
Did it say if the
I mean, it could
if
have
the
been
cops-
worse.
Did the cops go to the house?
Yes.
Yeah, that
Oh my
would have
God.
been. I would have made sure that was enough.
Yeah. I would think that, yeah, it would be.
Had that
Quite
been me,
embarrassing
I
as
would
a
have begged the
parent.
cops
Yeah.
to take me. Parents
Yeah.
would have killed me
My
afterwards.
mom is
Yep.
gonna kill me.
Yep. Someone's grounded from everything. For
For
good
life.
reason, too.
Grounded from
Yeah.
those new.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better put them snow pants on because when Dad gets home, you're gonna have a
need that
sore
bad.
fanny.
Hey, you didn't like that? You didn't like those pants, huh? What do you think about this belt? What do you
Yeah.
think about this belt, huh? No.
I never got spanked with a belt, but my mom had arthritis and she used a plastic coat hanger and a yardstick. By God, that was enough.
Go out in the yard and pick a
You know,
switch.
it
I always
really
got to
comes
pick
down
my
to
own
what-
switch.
Yeah, yeah.
I never got
Oh.
that one either.
That's true. It happens. It happens. It's an old way of parenting. And I don't know what works better.
You know, my youngest daughter. The worst punishment we could do to her is to make her sit still.
Oh yeah,
That
they made me.
that
sit
was
in the
worse
corner.
than-
That was bad.
Spank her, fine. She didn't care. Make her sit still was like she'd rather be drawn and quartered.
Hmm.
I mean, how do you even do that? As someone who has a daughter,
Make him sit still.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like too much
Put
work
him
for
in
the
the corner.
parent. She
You
don't
know,
say.
that's the thing. That's the thing about effective parenting is it takes some of your fucking time.
Well, every time you move away from the corner, I'm just gonna put you back in it. Just put you back in
That's
it.
right.
You like that?
Well, not even in the corner. I'd put her in the middle of the room,
yeah.
and she had to
Oh, I
keep
got
her
sent
butt
to
on
the
the
corner.
chair. And we'd just sit there and, read or whatever. while she whined and squirmed for like, I don't know, 10 minutes or something, but it was forever to her.
Yeah.
Mhm. The worst
Okay.
thing my mother could say was, "You wait till your daddy gets home," and I'd be like,
Oh,
"Oh, I'm in big trouble now."
Oh, fuck. Those moments.
I heard that once or twice. Believe me.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Ready for the next one?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Okay. A husband thought it was a great idea to send his wife a spreadsheet of her excuses not to have sex.
What's wrong with that? I don't hear anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
It didn't go over
Yeah,
very
it's
well.
kind of. The guys are like, yeah, and
Yeah.
Don't we
And-
all have one of those?
And I bet
Well-
the women are like, what a dick. You
yeah,
know.
absolutely.
Well,
Battle the sexes here. That's what this is.
You know, I'm looking at the screen here, and I'm seeing a whole lot of nose.
yeah, I see the same thing, and well, this husband might be the bravest or stupidest person in the whole world. While there are plenty of sagging relationships in need of sensual resurgence, perhaps it's not the best idea to send your wife an Excel spreadsheet of you cataloging every single spurned sexual advance made to you over 7 weeks. That was just 7 weeks.
7 weeks? Wow. Okay, huh.
So she posted it on
On Reddit?
she posted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. So he sent it to her, but she's the one who
Privately.
posted it out and made it public.
Well, he sent it to her work email.
Okay, well
But
that's still not public.
private.
That's private.
Well, no. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck?
Why
Yeah.
would you post that? I mean, especially if it was to you. I mean, about you, and it. I mean,
I mean,
don't
honestly,
understand.
if you look at that, you know, here's what people do: they post their drama online, hoping to
Mhm.
drum up support and sympathy for their position.
Yeah.
And frankly,
oh,
don't
do I
see
know
it.
that one?
and
Yeah, I
frankly,
don't either.
I don't see it in this.
I don't see it either.
Because she's saying, my husband made a spreadsheet of all the times I turned him down,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
which is a lot.
Yeah. Let's
And
look at that
she
list again.
wants to be supported for turning her husband down.
Oh, yeah. And she wants to invite strangers into this conversation, into something personal.
And they're 26 years old.
They're 26-year-old and they're having. Oh my God! How long have they been in a relationship? You said they're husband and wife.
Yeah. It doesn't?
Not anymore. I bet money.
No.
Mhm.
And look at all these. Look, so like sexual advance? No. Why? I'm watching a show, Friends rerun. What? Like, come on. Oh, you know what? You know what he should have done? He should also put all the times she brought up with the lack of sex. Brought up, oh, how come we don't, you know,
Right.
we don't fuck anymore. Oh, well, how about this? How about all the times I come on to you, but you just say no? How about that? Huh? How about that? Because when is the good time? That's why he did this. Because he's like, when is the good time? Let me show you from my perspective, when is the good time? That's the question I have here. So, and the reason why I want to send it to you in your work emails, because you answer that. You want to answer your personal
Right.
email, okay? But then you want to be all like
Right.
butthurt and be like, I'm going to send it out. You know what? He might be a dick for doing this, maybe, which I don't even say he was. But she is a major, massive cunt bitch for doing this. She invited complete strangers into the situation.
Mhm.
She wants a virtue signal to strangers.
Yeah.
And
That's
drum
bullshit.
up support from white knights on Reddit that will be like, oh, he's such a dick. You should lose that 0, get with a hero. Some bullshit saying like that. Which
Right.
that makes me mad. I can feel my neck. It's burning. It's burning right now. And
I have so many things to say on this.
Well, let loose, SK. Let loose.
Go for it.
All right. So first of all, in his book, Passionate Marriage, Dr. David Schnarch teaches that sex in marriage is far too important to leave to the vagaries of moods.
Yeah.
And that it's the way that you get in the mood for sex is to dun 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 have sex.
Yeah.
That's how you get in the mood for sex.
That's how you do it.
And that in the bedroom, that is where the relationship is really truly constructed. When you can be where you're vulnerable, where you talk about what you want, you ask for what you want, and then you give what your partner wants. That is where the bonds of a relationship are forged.
Yeah, I agree.
And there shouldn't be, the reason there shouldn't be a spreadsheet is there shouldn't be any fucking asking.
Whoa. Hold on, SK. Are you saying he should just go and take her? Are you saying that?
No, I'm saying they should both be on the same page about, you know what? We're going to have sex like all the time.
Yeah. Wake up to morning head, you know? That's not rape.
Yeah.
That's nice, you know?
You
know?
And you understand each other because you fucking talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what each other wants, what they need, what they desire, and you work to give the other person what they want, and they work to give you what you need.
Fuck yeah, man.
There's no need to, I mean, yes, you want to ask for what you want in the bedroom, but you're already there when you ask for it.
Yeah.
There should be no asking. You shouldn't have to resort to asking, begging to get into the bedroom.
And the other thing is, too, and guys know this, like, whenever that conversation comes up, oh, we don't have sex enough. But every time I ask, you say no. Oh, well, you don't try hard enough. I'm sorry. So want to say, hey, do you want to have sex? And you say, I'm still tender from yesterday. You say, okay. Or am I supposed to just double down and be like, all right, let's make you sore. Let's do anal.
Well,
again.
all right.
Let's
So
break it.
here's some other things, guys. Foreplay starts about 8 hours before sex. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, I'm right about that.
You gotta. Pardon my. You gotta fondle her brain from a distance all day long, so that when you get home, she comes and attacks you.
Oh my God,
that
Chris
makes
Miller!
sense.
Did you see his comment?
I'm looking at the chat now. Let's see. Nah, eat that snatch. She won't be tender anymore. That's true.
Foreplay in my house is 4 hours of continuous begging. Is generally what we call foreplay.
Yeah, that's. Read Dr. Schnarch. He's a weird name, but he's a smart dude.
What's his name?
Dr.
Schnarch.
Dr. Snatch?
Okay, that is not what I thought you said. Yeah.
SCHNARCH.
Yeah.
I still heard Dr. Snatch.
Of course you did. Because you're 11.
Practically. Not gonna lie there. And I'm watching BTS
and the reason
anime.
The reason I know that takes one to know one.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, so you gotta do the teasing and the foreplay, the mental game for hours beforehand, because women are weird. And it's just what they need. Okay,
They are. You gotta get it.
So you're saying I'm weird?
Well, some more than others.
You know what? You know, SK, I don't want us to be labeled as sexist or misogynist. So let's let Becky explain it. Tell us from a woman's perspective what this list is.
There's a list?
The spreadsheet.
The spreadsheet list.
Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on.
I'll pull it up again.
Like you want the reason?
No.
Okay.
I want a female's perspective of what do you think? Like, what do you think of this? Like, what would you do if this was done to you? If your husband sent this to you, and granted, this means you were also the woman who had these responses whenever you try to make an advance.
Okay. First of all, that would not have happened had it been me. Okay. But let's just say that it was sent to me. First of all, I would never have posted it online.
Okay. Already good.
Never.
Good answer. Golf clap. Golf clap.
I would have read it and thought, really? What the hell? I mean, did I really do that? I mean, I would have.
You saying it would have caused you to be self-reflective at that point?
Well, yeah, I would have. I mean, I would have. I would have thought, did I really say no all those times? My God.
Yeah.
What the hell? You know, what did something?
You know,
something's wrong somewhere. You know.
You know, it's a good point. We all know people and who, when they get called out on their shit, they work really hard to turn it around and not be their fault.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people which we're gonna get into today. Later on during the drama, the drama alert, the death threats. Kidding. Oh man. All right,
I don't know. I just don't understand.
Understand?
Yeah, I just don't understand why. I mean, okay, like for example, I feel sweaty and gross. Need to take a shower. Okay, go take a shower then.
Take a shower together. Take a shower together.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
You can help wash me up. You know, I'm too drunk and I ate too much.
Tender from yesterday. What the fuck does that mean?
Let's have round 2. You know.
You know what? Go ahead.
I mean, it just looks like to me like she just, you know, for whatever reason, I don't know if there's, you know, if she doesn't feel good or what, but for for whatever reason, she just lost interest there's a reason.
Look at these responses.
So
I think
to me, Becky, and I want to get your take on this, Becky. To me, when I look at this list, I see any excuse that's at hand.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you. I mean,
right?
Yeah.
You're too drunk. I mean, what the hell?
These excuses.
That's fun.
The excuse. there's some. I agree with you. I think there's something underlying, and the excuses are just, you know, you might as well say, I can't. I need to change the toilet paper roll. I mean, if you're going to make an excuse, anyone will do.
Yeah.
Looking at the list, it looks like I would already jump to the conclusion that she's probably cheating on him. She's fucking some other dude. Look at this.
Well, you know that is not the first thing that came to my mind.
Look at that.
With that at all.
I mean,
I can see how you. I mean,
I'm exhausted.
I can see how you would thought of that.
I'm still
whether she's cheating or not, she's clearly lost interest in her husband.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a real problem.
I just came back from the gym. Jim being Tyrone. I feel gross.
Tyrone.
JIM.
Yeah.
I feel gross. What does it mean?
I'm
not feeling good. I ate too much.
That? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I think
5.
I might be getting sick.
6.
Have you guys ever had flu sex? It's pretty good.
6.
It's pretty good.
There's 6 times. Oh my God. There's 6 times on there that she said she felt gross and needed to take a shower. So wash your ass. Where's the soap?
Oh, there's a reason. She's been washing her ass for the other dude. There's another dude banging her hard where she feels sore. She's dirty in the inside.
She doesn't necessarily have to be banging this other guy, but she's got her eyes on him.
She could be a lesbian. I mean, she could be having a lesbian relationship.
I was going to say, women cheat with their minds more than they cheat with their bodies.
That's nice. You're going psychological. I'm going, oh no, she's cheating.
No,
yeah, we know which way you went with that.
What I'm saying is this could be the lead up to cheating.
Yeah. Well, it definitely will be. It definitely will be.
Like she's already considering it, and therefore she's not interested in her husband.
No, she's not. Man, we milked this news story pretty well. I know people are waiting for the drama. Where's the death threat? We'll get to that.
Where's the Birdbox?
Where's my Birdbox talk? What other news? We have any news items left? Was that it?
Nope.
Okay. Birdbox. Want to talk about Birdbox?
No.
Covers.
You know what? I didn't even grab a freaking graphic for Birdbox. Damn it.
Covers.
Damn it. You
We'll
want
do
to do covers?
Birdbox next time. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Sandra Bullock in a blindfold. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Which I've dreamed about many times, by the way.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
well, yeah, you just forgot about the part where she was tied.
oh yeah.
Sounds even better.
She didn't have kids with her though. Not in my dream. She didn't have kids with her. I don't know about you know.
Yeah.
No, the kids weren't there.
Yeah. She pretty much saved that movie. That's all I'm gonna say right now. Is I think
it was great.
It was good. It was a good movie, but I think she saved it. Let's see. Covers. Let's do covers. Okay.
Do Dark Renegade first.
Dark Renegade. Okay, let me pull up these covers real fast. Oh no. One momento. Okay. All right. The graphic you'll see right now is the one from the last show. You said do the Dark Renegade? Dark Renegade. Okay. All right. For those in the chat, give it a minute. Give it a minute. But right now on the screen is Dark Renegade by Teresa Scott. Is it our Teresa Scott? Hey. You wrote this book?
No. It's not our Teresa.
First of all, I can't tell what's what. It's too much of the same color. Like, does it make sense?
Well, that is part of it, yeah. It's
and there's a inside the caves and then out in the woods on top. That's kind of a weird juxtaposition.
Yeah.
Well, and not only that, but do you notice that the cave opens up into light, and then on the top of the cave is like,
a river stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And more light.
Works. Yeah.
It makes just as much sense as navigating a river blindfolded. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Sorry, I just had to throw that in there. No. People
and our caveman has no body hair. Isn't that weird?
It is weird.
And a trimmed beard. And a short haircut.
Oh,
and a Tarzan loincloth.
And he's not dirty at all.
I thought this was the Ice Age. Where's his clothes?
You guys are just ignorant. I mean, you guys don't know.
We're ignorant?
Yeah. Apparently, you guys don't know that wolves can actually help trim your beard. If you tame a wolf, you can have it where they actually use their teeth to like shave. You know that,
okay.
Right?
You want to know something funny? Is that
oh God, here we go.
My oldest daughter has a Shiba Inu that loves to pluck leg hairs with her little teeth.
Oh my Lord!
If you're just sitting there with your shorts on, she'll come along and start bing, 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 bing. It's hilarious and painful at the same time.
How is that noise?
So it's true.
Done?
I was bullshitting, but it's true. Turns out,
isn't that what hair pulling sounds like?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Not
what it
when I
like.
do it.
Well, it's just a couple at a time, not. It's good to know that Supercuts was around in the Ice Age.
Yes, yes, in the form of wolves, I guess.
Can you make it a little shorter in the back this time?
God.
I'll give you an extra bone.
So, I think is this like one of those erotica books? It has to be. It's a way to.
I don't know.
It has to be,
Romantic
otherwise,
times.
man would be in fur.
Yeah.
Hopefully not wolf furs, obviously.
Well, it says on the tagline, carefully researched and detailed.
Did Teresa Scott fuck a bunch of wolves or something? Like, how is it researched and detailed? Because, what?
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just telling you what it says. Do the next one. Do Forbidden Passion next, and it is a romance.
Forbidden Passion? Man.
The way you could
the
tell
sad
Dark
thing is-
Renegade. Go ahead, Jason.
I think I saw this on my wife's Kindle. Is the really sad part about it all, because she reads this stuff.
Ew.
Oh, it also
I
shows
need
up
to
on
send
my
me some
Kindle.
good books.
It also shows up on my Kindle because I read this stuff for fun. Like I look for horrible stuff. I gotta show you what my Kindle selection looks like.
Yeah.
I got Taken by the Toaster, which is a literary classic. Anyway, Forbidden Passion. The color tone is a little bit better. You have blues, reds,
Yes,
and
but
kind of pink.
Okay, so you're a cover designer, right, Becky?
yes, sir.
And there's also rumors that you're female.
Yes, sir. I can
What
put
the
the
fuck
rumors
is
to
it with
rest. It is.
script? The fuck is it with women in script fonts?
Passion.
Why do they have to have
Lust.
fucking script fonts all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean, not
they don't.
100%, but they are very. You have to admit they're very common in romance covers.
They are.
Why?
I'm not really sure because it's very classic. It's very clean looking. That would be the only reason that I could tell you.
Mm.
I mean, they are often in the case of covers. I find them often very difficult to read.
Yeah.
In the way that they're
They can
used,
be.
in the colors and the backgrounds and the
They blend in.
kind of thing. Yeah, they're not really sharp.
Now this one kind of stands out. I mean, like, I don't know. I see what Eska is saying because it's kind of hard to read a little bit. Like passion. What is that? A P? But here's the thing. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but apparently, kids are not being taught, cursive or script anymore in school. So
Are
they
you
see
serious?
this. I'm
Really,
I'm
it's
100% serious. It's not
Cursive
even
is
being
going to
taught.
be a code language in about 10 years.
Yeah, for real.
I do have
Why?
a story about the cursive thing.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Why aren't they teaching it?
'Cause it's
And then-
too-
I don't know, but we were at Christmas, and one of our sons received a Christmas card from his grandmother, and it was in cursive. And he was like, I can't read this. It's not in the English language. I was like, what? It's your grandma.
Oh my lord!
And he hands it to me, and he's like, what is this? I was like, that's cursive. He's like, what is? And
Didn't even know
this
what it
kid's
was.
he did not know what it was. He's in 6th grade.
Oh shit.
It's
Whoa.
crazy.
We're seeing a complete death of a language. This is how the Egyptians forgot how to read hieroglyphs. This is how it happens. Like, it's not taught anymore.
Aztecs went away.
It's just not taught anymore, so people just don't use it anymore because it becomes dead. You know?
You
don't
know,
teach Latin.
I gotta say that I love teachers who are good teachers, but these days there's a lot of really bad teachers.
Well,
And
the system too.
And they're fucking lazy. A lot of them. Okay, when I say there are still good teachers out there, good dedicated teachers who want to do the right thing, and they are hamstrung by the idiots who don't want to put in any effort.
That is true. And here, I just want to make an official announcement from the Deadman Stone podcast. We love our teachers. I'll tell you that.
We love our teachers.
Yeah, we love the good teachers.
You can't be a smart person without teachers, man.
We know a good one too, Jesse.
We do?
I know a good one too, my wife.
I know a good one.
Tony.
Oh, yeah. Tony. He is a teacher. He's good. Now, this cover's garbage, guys. What else can I say about this cover? I mean, the guy, what's going on here? Is the guy underwater? Is he in the river? Is he submerged?
On a horse.
Yeah. He's submerged, and the horse is like on top of his shoulder. Like,
that's the devil on the one shoulder. Where's the angel horseman on the other shoulder?
Well, it's not an angel; it's a woman's face.
Yeah. She's a Viking or something.
I thought she was like blowing into the sail of that one ship.
Oh well, that's possible.
She'd be blowing a lot of things on that ship. Forbidden Passion.
Oh my God!
One after the other. Like a train. There's no saying no to that one. You can have all sorts of excuses. They're Vikings, honey. I don't know. Shit.
You're so bad. That's
I know.
Funny though.
Okay.
So can you even get male models for romances that aren't, don't have Brazilians?
You know what?
I mean,
I don't even know.
Because they're all these greased up, shaved, waxed, everything guys, right?
Yeah.
Right.
First of all, not every woman likes men to be that smooth, like smoother than them.
Hey, and not every dude loves a completely smooth patch down there either. Smooth.
That's right.
Sometimes a little hair is all right. It doesn't have to be wild. Not asking for like some crazy ass bush or anything.
In other words, you don't want an afro, right?
Yeah.
No
afro.
I'm all about the hardwood floors. No shag carpet. Hardwood floors. All the way.
Some things need to be left in the 70s.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And just for the record, I back, sack, and crack about 3 times a year myself. So, full disclosure.
Oh. Only 3? I do like 8. Look at my ass wax last night,
Yeah?
Shit, no. That sounded wrong the way I said that.
You sat
Holy shit.
Okay,
I didn't realize how those words sound when I said that. What the fuck?
Okay. Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa.
Back up.
Jesse.
Time out.
Deadman.
Think about what you say.
I have your next challenge.
An ass waxing's coming.
Oh, bitch, I got this.
You're going to need bottles and bottles of some nasty ass booze.
You're going to need more than booze, babe.
You're going to wax my ass on live on the show?
Yeah.
Ugh.
We're going to have to be on like Pornhub for that.
No.
In the gay section.
Camera angle.
Camera angle.
You said it 4 times, so you must be serious about this. I don't know.
We are serious.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
I don't know. I think we're moving on next cover. Next cover, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. Another Teresa Scott. I didn't realize the same person.
Another one.
Savage Betrayal. It's like a Native American dude. He's like gonna betray this white. What is she like? But is he? He's a native.
Naked.
What is she supposed to be?
I don't know, but he didn't look native to me.
No, it's just a headband. I was looking at the headband. It doesn't have a feather in it.
Oh, fucking.
Looks like Rambo almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is totally like what's her name? You know, this is one of those exercise video headbands from the 80s, right?
Oh, yeah. But he's
Tony says it's him.
Physical.
Tony says it's him, Jesse.
A 10? Oh, it's him?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. I can see it.
It's like a steal at 95 cents. Come on. 95 cents.
95 cents. You might. How can you pass that?
Or
up?
$2 for $3.
Yeah. Look at that.
Chris says he just shot 314 people. Time to get laid.
You know what's interesting about this cover? I mean,
nothing.
Okay.
No, there's elements to it. There's layers.
No.
Let's see if SK picks it out.
There's this little corner of flowers down here.
You got it. You got the flowers. The flower bed. Yeah.
Those aren't flowers.
Those are flowers.
Yes, they are.
They're not spiders.
They're anemones, or however you pronounce that.
They're what?
They're
anemones.
Yeah, but Jared said.
How does it make?
They look like daisies.
Yeah, they
do.
Like
they look like flowers.
Damn it!
Why would they be? Why would they be sleeping with the anemones on the?
Because they're on the beach. And shut up. And damn it. The sea things.
What are they doing on the shore?
Yeah, well, what are they doing on the shore, Becky?
Well, they washed up on the same thing.
They don't wash up.
It's low tide. God, don't y'all know anything?
God damn it.
Super low
They're
tide.
pretty high up low tide.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what you want underneath you when you're having sex on the beach is sea anemones.
Well, it's better than getting sand in your crack.
I mean, has anyone ever had sex on the beach here? Because the last thing you want to do is have sex on the beach. I mean, you gotta have a towel at least.
It's not fun.
It's not.
You're still gonna get sand.
It's not.
Crack.
Yeah, in places you didn't know you had.
It's like,
and you will get crabs in a whole new way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck!
Oh God! You just might as well just throw some. Imagine fucking with some sandpaper thrown in there, and that's God, it's horrible.
God,
that's horrible, man. Okay. Horrible covers. Done.
James says, "Wait a minute. Anytime you wear a headband while giving it to a woman, you're savage."
Or Scott Baio.
Oh yeah.
I love our chat. I mean, you know.
So, Becky, Jared, SK, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are we doing this?
Yes, we're doing this.
Okay.
Would you like me to set this up?
Okay. Let's do this.
Jared?
Somebody needs to.
Let's do it.
Y'all can set it up.
Okay. This is real. This is not a joke. This is not funny. This is really, really, really sad. And this really pisses me off. But there was a email sent to a friend that contained this picture that I guess Jesse's gonna put on the screen.
Yeah, I'll put it on the screen right now. I want to do it.
Okay, and when it was investigated and looked into, it was found that this was actually really and truly posted on the dark web. It may have been.
It was really posted on the dark web?
Yeah. It's a real thing.
Wait.
This somebody actually posted this as a job that they wanted done.
Okay, now I'm gonna put the picture.
Okay.
No.
Whether it was posted as a let me make you feel uncomfortable, or because they thought it was funny, or whatever. Unfortunately, in the times that we live in, and because there's a dollar amount listed, and because people are absolutely fucking insane anymore, this is something that could really happen, and this is not okay.
Well,
all right.
It says at the top that it's a job inquiry.
Yeah, it says your job inquiry has been encrypted.
This is not posting as satire.
It will be deleted.
No, I mean, we don't know who posted it, so we don't know. Yeah.
Wait.
It was sent by an anonymous email, so there was no email address per se that we could trace back to anyone fake.
It's using a tool. I recognize the icon right there in the
the
browser.
Onion.
The Onion. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Onion browser.
So, all right. Now, how are you connected with this, Jared?
Well, I'm the one that it was emailed to.
Okay. All right.
You'll notice there's a big black box under the drama alert there, and included in that is the names of some people.
Five
I was one of them. And
you were on the list?
Yeah.
Now I know it's not funny, but
yes.
Just to put some levity in here, am I on the list?
No.
No,
you're not on the list. And I don't want to disclose who else was on the list, but
sure.
It's friends of mine. Family. I mean, my family wasn't on the list, but as you can see down below, bystanders, you could do what you wish with them. So it's basically not only threatening me, but it's also threatening my friends and family.
Okay.
And that's really the uncool part of it.
Did you know everybody on the list?
Yes.
So absolutely.
Me too.
Shit.
I was not on the list, but I know them as well, and yeah.
Okay, I got some questions. Of course.
Okay.
When did you receive this?
On the 19th, 10 days ago.
Okay.
Well.
And how was it sent to you
9
again?
days ago for you guys. It was sent to my business email. And I was going through emails, and this weird looking address was there, so I opened it, and this is what I found.
Okay, so what we're looking at on this picture is the body of the email.
Yes.
Okay.
That is correct.
Okay, now were you
this would.
Wait. Well, just make sure. Were you using an Onion browser too? Because that's what I'm.
No. The guy took a screenshot and emailed me the screenshot.
Okay, gotcha.
That makes sense.
Okay. All right, to make sure. Okay. Now,
because unless I'm ordering 10 kilos of cocaine, I don't go on the dark web. So
yeah. You gotta get your coke somehow.
Yeah, I mean, and why not U.S. Postal Service, right? So,
yeah. Fuck marijuana.
Those
you don't have to go into the hood.
Flat rate boxes, they're really handy.
Right. I mean, yeah, they are.
Okay. Now,
okay.
What do you think? You think this is a troll? You think this is a prank? You think this guy is fucking with you? Like, what's the email? Do we have the email address that sent it to you, or is that part of the anonymous?
I can look it up real quick. Let me check my phone. But do I take it seriously? Do not take. I think this is not legit, but I do take it seriously just because it shows the mindset of the
Right.
person or persons involved in doing this.
Yeah.
I don't find it funny to threaten people with death, basically, but I especially don't find it really cool to threaten people's family and friends. If you've got a beef with me, more power to you. We can take care of it. But let's leave the family and friends out of it.
That's
let's
right.
not go to a level that makes you fucking insane.
Is it
Right.
your sense
Yeah.
that the email came from the person who created the job posting or from somebody who ran across it?
No, this definitely came from whoever posted it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me
I'm
get into
curious
my
now.
emails, and
Let's
I will
have
try to find
his
you.
email, because
Was there any
Kind of a
commentary with it or just the screenshot?
I'm pulling up the email right now, SK. Let me. Yeah, see, the email address is like GenM5A plus 8MDS1W. So they use the
Oh,
Onion
yeah.
browser to also send the email. So, and the only thing they sent was old parentheses with the equal sign as a smiley face.
Oh, nice.
do you have
So,
an idea of who sent it?
I mean, I have some sneaking suspicions. I really don't want to get into that because, I mean, we did contact these.
Yeah.
The authorities have been
Yeah, I understand.
alerted. So, I mean, I really don't want to do that. We've talked about this guy on the show before.
Mhm.
So, and I think we all know who we're talking about.
Yeah, and,
So I
and
think
you don't have to say it. You don't have to say it. That's fine. In fact, Beck and I even talked about this guy, and we said his name. You know, he's on some Voldemort. Don't say his name. My God, in fact, I did a special, a private show talking about this guy slaying a troll. I mean, why did I say slaying? I mean, like, exposing to show that he is a complete fraud and fake, and that it's just bullshit. Now, I'm not saying this is bullshit, but I'm saying what he's doing is complete petty, fucking horrible shit. And he goes around with these fake accounts, these fake troll ass accounts, just causing drama, harassing people, trying to tear people down because of what? Like why? Why do this to you? Like why is he doing it to you?
I have no idea. I have no beef with anyone in the industry and in life in general. I truly do not know of any enemies that I have. But now I guess I have.
Yeah, see, here's the thing
So.
about trolls, and there's some that come across on this show, and I'll say names because I'll own that. Okay, my one principle I operate is you talk shit, you get hit. Okay, but I don't have anything to be hit with. Okay. Anyway, a few people that watch the show, well, Koga is one of them. He started harassing people in the chat, and he's been kind of a harasser and instigator. I thought nothing of it at first, so that was whatever. Chat just being chat, whatever. You guys play friendly, but then it just escalated, so I ended up blocking him. And then I get some screenshots of DMs on our Deadman's Tome, the Deadman's Tome page, the Deadman's Tome, Facebook page, from some guy named Author Punk or Punk Author. My dyslexia confused that every time. And he pretty much exposed himself to be Koga by saying, "Oh, you blocked me from the show. Good luck. No one's ever going to watch this show." Guess what, motherfucker? When you do things,
We
like
only
this-
we know who we blocked.
yeah, we know who he blocked, and then he changed his name, which I could see that he changed his name. What a dumbass!
Yeah.
The guy thinks he's playing
He
4D chess.
didn't open a new account. He just changed the name on the account that he had to a new name.
I can't believe. So if the same guy did this, I don't know. This seems too sophisticated for him. But then I'm looking at what he's saying here for some petty shit. He's saying like $5,000 to do the job. Koga, I'm not even saying it's Koga. I don't know who it is 100%. But he doesn't have this sort of money. Another name, another idea who could be maybe Bob Carl, which is a fake account. That's a troll account I was talking about. That I was exposing on the private show. We talked about different trolls.
Who has gone after Wrath? Who has gone after Matt Shaw? Me? You? Did he go after you?
No, he hasn't. Bob Carl hasn't gone after me. He tried to, but I shut him up.
Right.
And here's how I shut him up. When you come after me with some bullshit, my thing is, you really talk shit about me, I'm not gonna get into some stupid fight on Facebook because nothing comes from that. You come on this show and you talk to me. You bring proof, motherfucker. You don't have proof, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. You know? That way everybody hears it. Everybody sees it.
Right. Bring it out in the open. They don't like daylight.
No.
Well, the Bob Carl saga.
And this show was daylight.
Actually, the Bob Carl saga started with us. He sent us a submission in which, under the name Ransom Wall, and he claimed to be a 16-year-old kid and writing some erotica. Writing some really extreme stuff. We decided that we didn't want, for the type of material that we were publishing, we did not want anyone under the age of 18 contributing. And plus, you can't sign a contract under 18 anyway. And I don't want to deal with a signer or anything. So we politely sent him an email saying, hey, I mean, your story was good. It was a good story. But, you know, unfortunately, we want you to be blah, blah, blah. So he immediately goes online saying that, they're this and they're that. They didn't have this disclaimer. So we were like, okay, we put the disclaimer, our guidelines. And then I informed him that I would be letting everybody I know in the industry how he was to work with and how nasty he was and whatever. And then he, of course, took that as I'm threatening to ruin his career, this and that. And it just snowballed from there. And he basically went down the authors that were in my friends list or whatever and started harassing each and every one.
Yeah. Interesting.
Because that's really good for your professional career.
Oh, yeah.
I want to point out something. I have seen the emails that Jared sent to Ransom Wall, and not only did he say your story's good, but we, because of your age and the content of the story, we can't publish you. He also made it very clear in that email that he hoped to see this guy's stories come across his desk in a couple of years.
Yes, funny that you guys. Him he had talent.
It's funny that you guys mentioned Ransom Wall. You know why I say it's funny?
Because you got a submission too.
I did, but it wasn't good. It was a shit submission. It was horrible.
Was it?
Tony Evans was helping with the anthology at the time. I didn't even send it to him. It didn't pass my. I was like, wait a second, we got some problems here. We got a lot of problems. Okay, and I rejected it. Let me see if I can pull up those emails real fast. It was for was it for the holiday? Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think it was. Okay.
Because that's the one. Isn't that what he got all bent out of shape because I was working with you?
Yeah.
So
actually, what did these dumbasses used to do before the internet when they got all bent out of shape?
Nothing.
They threw rocks and went and beat off behind a tree.
You know what? That's the chain of events. That's what happened there. So what Ransom Wall, who I think I know who this is, Ransomwall, Bob Carl, both fake names. He found out that I'm working with you, that you're on the show, and doing more work behind the scenes. You're helping out a lot. He sent me an email, November 16th. Dear Jesse, in light of my recent discovery of the behavior of your business partner, Becky, who has been scamming many, these are just accusations, I am retracting my submission to you as long as Becky is working at Deadman's Tome. I will never have anything to do with it, and I doubt I will either way because I failed to see how you could not know about this. My story is retracted from your consideration. Don't even bother to read it. I'm glad that some of my associates blah, 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 blah. No, let me read that because I'm glad some of my associates made me aware of the situation before you had the chance to sink your dirty claws into my story. My response is a sentence. Actually, 2 sentences. Wasn't going to accept it anyway. You're a troll stirring up shit. Bye-bye. I guess it's 3. That's it. So
he's got a
have
history.
To carry on so long? Jesus.
I know.
I mean, get to the point.
Keep it simple. So that's I think that helps me, especially with emails and anything that's text-based communication like Facebook or Messenger emails. If you can't say it on a tweet, don't say it. Call up because this is going to be used against you. Keep it stupid simple.
One of the other things that used to happen.
Stupid simple.
Yeah.
Keep it stupid simple.
Simple stupid.
Keep it simple stupid.
Oh, now I'm stupid. Now I'm the retard. Oh shit! I used a hard R. Oh.
Damn it, Jesse.
Damn it! But I said it to myself.
Yeah, I know.
Internal dialogue escaping.
Yes.
One of the things that used to happen before the internet is these idiots would go and mouth off at a bar or something, and somebody would beat the shit out of them for being stupid, and that just doesn't happen anymore.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
Nope, not nearly enough.
And that's where they learn to just shut up and grow up, and it takes another person. It takes other people to get people to, these idiots to know how to behave in society.
Yeah.
And we just are missing that these days.
Okay.
A lot of us are.
That's true. I mean, they could.
But I mean, we took it seriously. We took it to the authorities. It's in their hands now. It's not going to change our lives at all. I mean, they took a report, and realistically, unless somebody does get hurt, they're not going to do a thing about it. They said not to worry about it, which we're not. I mean, it's laughable because, like someone said, $5,000 to kill 5 people. That's pretty cheap. I'm hoping that that's $5,000 a person.
I can't even get those kind of rates out of Brazil.
Or Jesse can't get it out of a Brazilian.
You got to go to the Cayman Islands for that kind of money.
Sorry, Jesse.
But
it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. So I mean, we don't take the threat itself seriously. We do take seriously is the intent.
I like he's offering Bitcoin. He's offering Bitcoin, which is dropping down in value by the day, right? Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, that's the currency on the dark web is Bitcoin.
Yeah. I don't. And if it is connected with Ransomwall or Bob Carl, I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet my own money that he definitely doesn't have the money for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But clearly not an offer.
I'm not gonna say
clearly not an offer.
I'm not gonna say his name, but I'm willing to bet this guy is some failed, pathetic author, maybe a poet, and
a poet.
Probably
loves turkey.
Poet.
Yes.
Loves turkey.
Loves turkey.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But not
Yeah,
a poet
let's-
in the vein of Bukowski, though.
No.
'Cause he'd do it for free.
Yeah. I mean, so
Oh, you
okay,
made me
okay.
I
snort.
gotta say, Ransom Wall's email response to me had some very good prose to it. I mean, actually, his email response to me was better than his story. He had a line in there about your name coming out of my mouth like the stench of a rotten tooth. Hell, I really like that line, you know, and I wrote it down. I might use that one day. Never know. But
I hope whatever
geez.
you write it down in, I hope it's a fucking bestseller. I swear, just because it has that line in it. Suck
I think you
on
missed
that.
out. So, J-Man, I think you totally missed out on an opportunity to play up the investigative angle on this and scare the shit out of this punk. You know, the cops are on it. We're pressing charges. They're closing in, and really scare the shit out.
Well, the authorities are on it. I mean, as much as the authorities are going to get on something like this. I mean,
what I'm saying is,
it is what it is.
There's no way for the perpetrator to know what's going on in the law enforcement, and you could have really played on that.
Yeah,
You
but
know-
if
you know,
it's
I
who we
could've.
think it is, they're just too stupid to figure it out anyway.
I mean, I just wanted to make people aware. I mean, I'm not
Right.
I'm not doing this to create more drama. I just want people to be aware of what's out and who they're really dealing with when they're dealing with these trolls online.
Yeah.
You really never know who you're dealing with.
You're right, and it's scary enough to know that, you know, there are people out there that could possibly see this and really take it seriously. I mean, and that's not funny at all.
Well,
Because people are just
No, because I
downright
mean,
freaking
what's
crazy.
blacked out in that screenshot is the address where we're going to be and a time and
they're actually
everything.
going to really be there. That's, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
man.
it's a legitimate thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they did their research a bit, enough to know where we're going to be at that time.
I mean,
so
this is one of the things that they're really stupid about. Is that this would be dead easy for the FBI to go undercover and take this job and use it
right.
that as a means to track them down. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, that is just it's so simple.
At 5,000.
I mean,
shit.
Well, I mean, the web address is right there. They can go straight to the post because he took a screenshot of the web address.
I tried
so
going
it
to
was
that
kind of-
post. I tried going to that post and it doesn't come up. But then again, I wasn't using like an Onion browser or anything. It's just nothing.
Oh, you have to use an Onion browser. You won't get to it without that.
Yeah, like nothing came up. Okay.
I doubt that post is still active and up. It may be, but I think it
With
would.
authorities involved, I'm sure it's not.
And this is not
I'm
Nicholas
sure this is
Passion.
more for
I just want to throw that out there.
No.
Yeah,
No,
I know.
Passion would never have anything this sophisticated.
I even know that. I know the guy.
It does have me wondering: are there other hit jobs available on this site? Because
making money
Christmas and everything.
I know, right? Shit, 5,000.
Well, I've been known to peruse the dark web a time or two, and yeah, there's a lot of this on there, a huge amount.
Wow,
it's crazy. I mean, say you want somebody's leg broke, all you got to do is ask and put a price on there, and you will get somebody that accepts it.
I don't even know how to navigate the dark web. Like I've tried using the browser, but I'm just like, I'm just searching the same shit I searched before. I mean, like, what the fuck, you know? I don't know.
I mean, like I said, I'm no expert on the dark web. I've been on it a few times, and once you get the Onion browser, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to do it all.
Now,
but there's so many sites on the dark web.
The other question that people are going to have. So we're talking about Ransomwall. I mean, now I know you rejected him. He was really angry about that, but to the level to do something like this, I know this is a theory, okay? But do you think he's connected? We're talking about a troll count too.
Connected?
Yeah, to this.
To who? Ransomwall?
Yeah.
I don't want to throw conjecture in there. Do I think that this stinks of Bob Carl? Absolutely. It just smacks of his sorry trolling ass.
And Bob,
but
that's an interesting account. We okay. So, what's your feelings on Bob Carl? Because he appeared on the scene like this year, right? He's pretty new, right?
Yeah, I think it was November. He's very new to the scene.
And on this Facebook page, which I don't think it still exists, does it? I blocked him. I can't see it. I think he blocked me too. Okay.
It does.
The artwork on the Facebook page, I think it's trying to throw me away from who it is, who it could be, because it's like, I don't know.
Well, I'm comparing his speech to some other people I know, and like Chris Miller, the JD, the speech patterns, I think
the JD
match.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Actually, about that, when you say JD, what's funny?
Can we say JD?
This JD character, which I talked about before, not on this show, on the other channel I had, Mr. Deadman DT, I talked about someone who came to me out of the blue, who sent messages about Becky, saying all this stuff about her. I guess he didn't know that Becky was a co-host on the show, which...
I don't think so.
Yeah. So, and he wasn't aware that it even had Becky's name and profile on in the images he sent me. He was trying to be like, oh, this person did this. Be aware of them. I'm like, I know who this is you're talking about. It's Becky. And so I went to Becky. I was like, he's like, he's saying all this stuff about you. You know what Becky did? Send me screenshots of the transactions showing that she paid the motherfucker. Which, by the way, paid the motherfucker for something stupid that I would never have paid for. I would have told the guy, like, piss up a tree. I'm not paying for that shit. I asked you to edit the book, and all you did was read it and give me some, like, creative critiques. Who are you? Fucking Stephen King? Are you selling bestsellers? No, you don't have a book that's selling.
10 cents a word. 10 cents a word.
10 cents a word? No.
10 cents a word?
Yep.
No.
10 cents a word.
For editing?
And it wasn't even... Yeah,
it wasn't even editing.
Even my book. It wasn't editing.
It wasn't editing. It was a creative consultation, pretty much.
For the first like 5 pages, maybe, and it was suggestions of here, read this, or look at this person's how they write, or whatever.
My theory, that person, and I'll say his name. I'll say his name right now. I will do it. It's on me, not on you guys. It's on me.
No, I mean, he said...
Yeah.
He said that...
Josh Darling. We're talking about Josh Darling. Okay? And if you're listening to this, you know, we're talking about you. And you know, you came to me, you sent me those messages because you thought I didn't know who you're talking about. To stir up shit. You came to the wrong person, man. You came to the wrong fucking person.
Do some research, man.
Yeah. Listen to the show. Listen to the show.
Stupid should hurt. You know what I mean? Stupid should hurt.
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean that's it is what it is on this. So.
Yeah.
I think these days stupid hurts everybody but the stupid person.
Exactly.
I will say this, that if for some reason something happens to y'all over this, I mean, and this is the cause of this, that happens, there is not a dollar amount that I can think of that I won't get my hands on and spend to make sure that whoever it was that did this pays dearly legally for it.
Yeah. Well,
another thing that this guy doesn't understand is this is Texas. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
There'll be more.
Yeah.
We're all carrying concealed. I mean, it's so. He may get one of us, but he won't get all of us. I guarantee you that.
Yeah. Shit.
He better hope he don't get none of you, and he better hope that if he does, that they get to him before I do.
He can't even afford the Greyhound bus ticket to get to Texas, so I'm not too worried about it.
Which is why I'm very confident to say there's no way if anyone would be interested with this job and inquire about it, be like, hey, what's the $5,000?
Yeah, they're not.
He doesn't have
paid.
$5,000. He doesn't even have $10 to give him. You know?
Right.
Oh, Becky had to give him money so he could afford his fucking cable. Cut the cord, motherfucker. Move to Netflix. I don't know what to tell you. Watch Birdbox.
It was his cell phone bill. He told you that he couldn't pay because of me.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. Josh Darling said, "Oh, the reason why I can't come on the show is because of Becky." That already pisses me off. If you blame someone else for your failures when it's talking about paying of your own shit, what?
Yeah.
Is Becky your mom? Is she giving you an allowance? You are a grown-ass motherfucking adult. Get a fucking
Can I have an allowance?
job. Get a job.
No, you may not have an allowance. You're a bad boy. You're grounded.
Yeah. Just that grimy-ass motherfucker. I'm willing to say this. If this is Josh Darling, Nicholas Passion is a little bit better than him. In the fact that Nicholas Passion at least had a spine to come on this show. He at least had enough character to come on this show, knowing he was going to get shit on, by the way. Okay?
Which he really wasn't, actually.
He wasn't.
But
we were nice. But we're hosts.
But we gave him a platform. We let him speak his mind. We didn't ridicule him. We let him, dig his own grave, so to speak. And it was a great show.
It was probably one of the better.
I thoroughly enjoyed that show.
Oh, a lot of people did.
Until I got scared because I understood something that he was trying to say.
Which,
yeah.
He's Italian. He comes across as aggressive. Hey,
Yeah, but I understood something that he was trying to get across, and I was like, oh my God, I need alcohol.
Just Italian. I don't know any Italians that sound like that.
I've got one question about Passion. Has anyone been able to track down issue number 5? I am dying to read that.
I have it. I have issue number 5.
Jesse has it. He also sent Jesse a dress.
A hijab.
A dress?
A hijab. A traditional Muslim outfit. A hijab. Be correct. Be correct about this, okay, Becky? Don't want to insult any cultures here. Okay? This is a trap.
God, for Pete's sake.
It was
a dress with a scarf.
This is a 4D chess maneuver that Nicholas Passion is doing. He wants us to butcher this so that way he can say that we are xenophobic or something, But like,
no, he wants me to put it on and go visit somebody.
He just
that's what he really wants. Is he wants pictures of Becky wearing it.
That's what he wants.
Fuck. Yeah, well, guess what? That ain't happening. Besides, it looked pretty good on Jesse, didn't it, SK?
It was pretty awesome.
Jesse tried it on?
Yeah. I did.
Tried it on. He put it on and modeled it on the show. It matched his
I didn't
blue
get to
eyes.
see that part.
It matched his blue eyes.
Yeah, I heard it made my eyes pop.
Well, we should have only see his eyes.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, that day you saw more.
Oh, shit.
Ugh.
Yeah, I totally stripped down and then I put it on.
You lying ass shit. Wait a minute. Where were SK and I?
Yeah, over there. Yeah, over there.
We missed that part. So you need
too much
to
Jameson,
try.
apparently. I don't remember it either.
Well, I must have had 2. And I don't even drink that. It looked quite
Shit.
fetching on Jesse. RC said it looked quite fetching on Jesse. Oh, I'm going to cry.
Well, anyway, fellas, I hate to cut this short, but it's almost 6 a.m. where I'm at on the globe,
bless
and
your heart.
I have to get to work. So I am going to have to exit the show. I appreciate you having me on, and just everybody watch your backs and careful who you're dealing with on the internet. You never know.
Yeah,
Right.
and Jared, you know that we have your back, so anything you need.
I have no doubt about that.
Watch your 6, man.
Yeah.
No doubt. Head on a swivel. All right, guys. I appreciate you having me on. See you, Jesse. Nice to meet you, SK.
Good to meet you, too.
And I'm out of here.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye. Where did Jesse go?
To put on the hajib.
Oh, God.
He's doing it again. Oh, no.
Jesse, did you go
He
pee?
says he doesn't like it, but, he keeps talking about it and wanting to wear it.
I know.
I wanted to ask him, but we ran out of time. It was like, how disruptive has this been for him and the other people? Because it can be highly disruptive, depending. I mean, he played it really cool. Like, we're taking it serious, but it's not really.
The thing that you have to understand about Jared is Jared is a 2 tour of duty Army Ranger. Jared don't take no shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he takes, he took this seriously, and when he told me about it, the first thing I said was, "Have you told the authorities?" And he was like, "Yep, that's the first thing we did." And I said, "Okay, that's good," But he's kind of looked at it like, okay, well, this has happened and we've got it covered, and okay, it'll all be okay.
Yeah. If he's done tours, this on the. Pardon me, I'm burping up my sparkling red wine.
You do better than me.
It's really good the second time.
I burped right into the mic, and I don't even apologize.
Nope, you don't. And I yell at you.
It's okay.
I pretend to have manners on occasion.
Yeah, you're drinking,
when you're on the air.
Wine. You got manners. You got more than I do. That's for sure. No contest there.
Anyway, on the threat list, this would rank way down. He's faced a lot worse shit than this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
And he obviously knows how to deal with it if it ever comes, within his.
Yes.
Within his range.
I will say this: that the authors that are on the list, being how as that I know them and know some of them quite well, I would say that if I were there, then I would feel very secure with that group.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to mess with them.
You know, it's you know, we can I think reasonably sure that this threat was just empty, right? Because the guy has no money, right?
Yeah,
right.
Well,
And they're not even
just
sure
done
that
as an intimidation. You know, that it's very likely it was just done for intimidation purposes. But Jesus Christ. Hey, attention all morons. Do some fucking research.
exactly. And here's the thing.
Find out who the hell you're threatening and what they're capable of.
Yeah.
Because one of these days you might piss off a serial killer.
Yeah.
You don't know.
That's true. Oh man. Like, I know Nicholas Pastillon made threats to other authors back in the day, and when I talk about him, I said this to my wife earlier. How the hell did that happen? I'm looking at my cat Josie, and she has this pink bow on her neck. Anyway, sorry. My wife must have put that on her. Just torture her. Anyway, sorry. Nicholas Pastillon was a troll back in the day. I feel like his time has kind of passed. He upset a lot of people when it was relevant. But he's not really relevant anymore. Like, the things he's done were probably bad then. Which I'm not trying to downplay what he's done, If you feel like he made a threat to you, okay. I wasn't there. I feel like I'm talking about a war I wasn't a part of,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but with him, now what he is just a joke. But even back then, from what I gathered, I don't think he went this far to actually put a hit on someone. He just said some crazy things on the internet. He's just a 90s troll. That's all he is. He says...
Yeah, he was just an
asshole.
One of those, what do you call them, Peter Nats?
Yeah. And Nicholas, if you're listening, come on. Even you admitted you said some nasty things to people, and people said nasty things to you. Come on. Anyway... Yeah, so he didn't do this.
Yeah,
he didn't take a hit on
I don't
someone.
think he denied that.
No, he did not. He owned up to that, but he didn't put a hit on someone. This,
yeah.
And if it's not Jared's. He shouldn't speculate with the police report and all that. But I can do it. I don't know this. It's just my opinion. I have to put that out there legally. It could be Josh.
You're cutting out a little bit there.
Oh, don't worry. It got on the show. I think it could be Josh. I think it could be Josh Darling. Not 100% sure. Just my opinion. I don't know. Could be anybody. But I think it could be him. It could be. Which, I guess on another episode, we can touch on something else that happened. Isn't that right, Becky?
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. We sure the hell can.
Oh, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be a roast.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
I think I might drink wine on that episode. I want a beverage that goes well with that. I think
with ass.
I think some no what drink because you don't like wine, do you?
No, I don't like wine, but I mean,
wine and ass. Like a fine, like a good ass?
Like a whiny ass.
Oh, like a whiny ass.
Not wine. Wine.
Oh. You made me think about wine and ass, and all I could think about is a nice wine and a nice... Okay.
Oh, my Lord. Here you go.
Yeah, man. So, we had a great show, guys. We talked about a lot of stuff. The crazy news, the horrible covers, and the drama alert, the death threat. Just I don't know. When you're on Facebook and you're dealing with some petty drama, instead of getting sucked into it, why don't you just ask the people, Okay, so when someone starts stirring shit, they start throwing names around, right? Why don't you ask them? Or better yet, not even worry about it. Because
just step aside and let the shit flow past you.
Exactly. Because if some nobody who does nothing is stirring up shit about someone else, it's probably because of something grimy and petty. Okay?
Yep. Get out of the fucking junior high, people. Christ, grow up.
Yes, and
It's not 8th grade anymore.
Exactly. It's not. Anyway, thank y'all so much. It feels good to be back. It feels good to be back.
Yes, it does.
Those streams I did during the holiday break, they were just kind of playing around, shooting the shit by myself. Yep. Felt alone.
You lonely.
I was.
Aww.
And I had 2 of the streams were pointless because they were blocked worldwide. I realized that after the fact. I was like, oh shit, because I played. Check this out.
Copyrighted stuff?
Yeah. So I can pre-record copyrighted stuff and react to it, and it's fine. It still gets flagged, but I guess it gets dinged in that they own it. So that's fine.
Yeah, but there's a certain amount of fair use available, but it depends on how extensive it's used and in what sense it's used.
Yeah. Well, now in the future live shows, if I play any music videos, I have to make sure the audio is not there. So great. Now you're just watching me react to. Okay. Great. Anyway, and then I played some. Sweet Home. It was like a NES hard game. It was fun. Except I totally fucked up. I totally fucked up in that game. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much. If you are still watching, press the like button, subscribe, share. Y'all take it easy.
Bye.
Night, everybody.